One more step, 8th graders, solving inequalities by multiplying and dividing. All right. We know we can use inverse operations. We know we can use, feathers. Distributive property. Don't forget to take that negative with it to both places. We know we can add like terms, all those things. We must remember all the rules we're doing each and every time to get our answers. All right? Find an integer x that makes the following three inequalities true. It's 12. Learn to solve and graph inequalities by using multiplication or division. The steps for solving inequalities by multiplying or dividing are the same as for solving equations with one exception. If both sides of an inequality are multiplied or divided by a negative number, the inequality symbol must be reversed. It would go from greater than to less than, or it would go from less than or equal to greater than or equal to. Only if we multiply or divide both sides by a negative. Important piece of information that will probably cost you some points. When graphing an inequality on a number line, an open circle means that the point is not a part of the solution, and a closed circle means the point is part of the solution. We'll show you what that means. Solve and graph 12 is less than a over 4. So we want to get a all by itself. We're going to multiply by 4 over 1. Multiply by 4 over 1. So 48 is less than a. So if we think of a number line, the number that we have here is the number you put up. Then I make my number line. I like to put one number on each side just to help me get my bearings. 48 is less than a. So we don't include 48. So we put an open circle. Because it doesn't say 48 is equal to a, it says it's less than a. 48 is less than a, or a is greater than 48. What I think of then and decide which way for the arrow to go. If I put 48 in here, 48 is less than 49. That works. I want to go that way. I put 47. 48 is less than 47. That does not work, so I do not want to go this way. Put that number in here. So we got it down to this. If I put 49 in here, it's true. So I go towards the 49. If I put 47 in here, it is not true. So I do not go this way. That's my suggestion. Let's look at how they show it to you. Multiply both sides by 4. Hey, we did it the same way. When we do this, we get 48 is less than a, or a is greater than 48. Can be read both ways. So you got your number line. You put an open circle because it does not say equal to. And then if we would put 49 in here, 49 is greater than 48. Works good. So we go that way. Because aren't all these numbers greater than 48? So every number forever this way is greater than 48, and every number therefore is the answer. And that's why we put the line pointing this way. Because 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, all the way up to 7,482, they're all greater than 48 and all part of the answer. Heck, we could even include 49.5. That's greater than 48. That could be part of the answer. That's why we draw the line and include all those numbers. Let's look at another one. Check this. According to the graph, 49 should be a solution because 49 is greater than 48, and 47 should not be. 47 is not, or 47 is less than 48. So, we check these things out. We substitute it in. 12.25 is greater than 12. It checks out. We're good to go. That was a double check. We put in 47. 11.75 is not greater than 12. It does not check out. We don't want to go that way. All right, let's look here. Oh, warning, we see a negative sign. Not good. Well, not bad, but we have to remember an important thing. I want to get b by itself. I divide by negative 9. I divide by negative 9. b, negative 5. Remember, if we divided both sides or multiplied both sides by a negative, we had to flip the sign. b is greater than or equal to negative 5. So, negative 5, negative 6, negative 4. Always put 3 points on it. One bigger than your number that you found, one smaller. Now there's an equal than sign there, or equal to sign there. So we want to put a solid dot. Solid dots mean it can include negative 5. Now we got to decide. Negative 6 is greater than or equal to negative 5? Is negative 6 greater than negative 5? No, it's not. So let's try 4. Negative 4. Negative 4 is greater than negative 5? Yes, it is. So we want our line to go this way. And think of all the other possibilities. Negative 2, negative 3, 1, 0. Was 0 greater than negative 5? Yes. Is 5? Because that would be on that side. 5 is greater than negative 5. It does check out. Once you have your number, check and see which one fits. Negative 4 makes it true. So we go towards negative 4. And we can include all the numbers this way that are bigger than negative 5. They're all part of the answer. They're all solutions to our problem. All right, let's show you what they say. Divide both sides by negative 9. b equals, or b is greater than or equal to negative 5. They put that in here. Everything this way is greater than negative 5, and we meet it. Solve and graph. Multiply by 5, multiply by 5. b, we can keep it the same because it was not a negative that we multiplied by. It's 30 and 50, that's 80. 80 is greater than b, or b is less than 80. So, like before, we put our 80 up here, put a 79, and we put an 81. Open circle or closed circle? There's no line, so it does not say equal to, so it's an open circle. Now I got to figure out, do I go this way or this way? Let's try putting 81 in there. 81 is less than 80. Does that work? No. Let's try it with 79. 79 is less than 80. That does work. So I know I go forever this way. So 79 is an answer, 78 is an answer, 76. 1 is an answer because it would be on this side. Every number this way on the number line would be a solution to that problem. Let's go ahead and have them show you. All right, they got those same things, and they've went the same way that we did. All right, we're going to check that. We put those in, we do our division, we substitute. Yes, that makes sense. If we go the other way, 16.2, no, that does not make sense. All right. Now, warning, negative 4. Got to divide by a negative. Got to divide by a negative. So negative 3 and a. Since we divided both by a negative, we must change the direction of that. A is less than or equal to negative 3. Negative 3, negative 4, negative 2. It does have the equal sign, so I put a solid dot. Now I have to decide. Negative 2. Negative 2 is less than negative 3. It is not. Negative 2 is bigger. So I do not want to go this way. Negative 4 is less than negative 3. Negative 4 is less than negative 3. So we do want to go this way. Divide both sides by -4. We change the sign. We get our number, full dot because it has the equal sign, and we did come the right way. A rock collecting club needs to make at least $500. They are buying rocks for $2.50 and selling them for $4. What is the least number of rocks the club must sell to make their goal? So, we must make an equation for this. We have to understand the problem first. The club needs to make at least 500, buying for $2.50, selling for $4. Show the information. So rocks sold minus rocks bought, number of rocks needed to sell to make greater than or equal to $500. So, let's make a plan. R is going to be our number of rocks. $4 is what we sell them for, $2.50 is what we buy them for. This is showing how much profit we make on every rock. So let's solve then. Go ahead and add like terms. So they're going to say simplify. 4 minus 250 is $1.50. They added like terms, and they're taking $1.50 times R. They make $1.50 on every rock. So now we're ready to use our inverse operations. They're going to divide by 150 on each side to get that R all by itself. When they do that, they find R is greater than or equal to 333 1/3 rocks. So they're going to map it out. They need to sell at least 334 rocks to make $500. Anything more than that is great and amazing and awesome, but they need to sell at least that many. Let's look back. If you put that in, $1.50 times 334, you get $501. That is greater than or equal to 500. We're golden. All right. The music club needs to make at least 3 times more than the language club made, $130, in order to go to the symphony. They are selling music sheet holders for $3.75. What is the number of music sheet holders that the club must sell to make their goal? Let's look at the information. Understand the problem. The club needs to make at least 3 times the amount of the language club. The language club made that much, they need to make 3 times that much. The club is selling music sheet holders for $3.75. I guess it's all profit. They show the relationship of the information. The amount of money for music holders sold, the number of holders needed to sell so that we get greater than or equal to 3 times 132. Because remember, they needed 3 times as much as that $132. So let's make a plan. $3.75, which is the money that they're making. Hi guys, give me about 5 minutes. I'll be done with the video. 5 minutes videoing. Hi. All right. So we're going to do this equation then. All right. When we fill here, all right, $3.75 times M is greater than or equal to 3 times 132. Simplify. So they did the multiplication, and now we simply have to divide by the 375, so M is by itself. When we do that, we find that we need to sell 105.6 music holders. I can't sell part of one, so to make $396, I need to sell 106 music folders. We look back and we check that, and it does make sense. 398 is more than 396, and that's what we need. All right, on the word problems, don't be afraid to call. Bye.